Amazing Grace is another person's path of Toy Story. Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of basketball. Yes, baby. And I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And so for today, we have another Star Wars toy which I was able to acquire because of some good friends. You know, I have this friend, Jeff Consulta, who has a wife who happens to be a stewardess, and more often than not, she's apparently assigned to Hawaii for several occasions already, and every time she goes there, she would inform Jeff that there are actually toys in McDonald's Hawaii, and they would ask me if I wanted to buy them. Of course, most definitely the toys that will be available most probably will be a lot different from the way from the toys that were given away here in the Philippines, and my hunch is right. They never released the Star Wars toys here in the Philippines, and so I am actually very elated that I didn't even hesitate to actually tell them that I wanted to get the Star Wars toys from McDonald's Hawaii. And so one of the toys is this. Ta-da! This is Darth Vader. Okay, so the new film of Star Wars is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, I think it will open here in the Philippines by January. So everybody's looking forward to the opening of that particular movie. Okay, so in anticipation of that particular movie, we have all these series of toys that I'm going to be reviewing just to heighten the hype. Hopefully. Well, okay, here goes. Now, before I get into the toy, I also have to tell you that Coca-Cola is also getting into the hype, the Star Wars hype that is. That is why I was able to get some of the cans of Coca-Cola which are currently available in the market. One of them is this. Look at that. No, what's that? Full Force. Star Wars. And the other one is this. Are they great? I have yet to buy 3 more or 4 more designs. I believe there are about 6 cans, Star Wars inspired cans from Coca-Cola currently available in the market. Aren't they great? Wow, definitely collectibles. Okay, now on with the new toy. So this is Darth Vader. Wow, this is so great. Oh, look at that. Darth Vader. As we all know, Darth Vader is the alter ego of Anakin Skywalker. Look at that. So obviously by now everybody's familiar that Darth Vader or Anakin Skywalker is actually the father of Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. Okay, so there seem to be a lot of secrets here in this family, because it was only later that Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker realized that they are actually brother or siblings, and twins at that, if I'm not mistaken. And worst of all, realizing that their own worst nightmare, the major protagonist in the Star Wars series, Darth Vader, is actually their father. In the words of Darth Vader, I am your father. Okay, I don't know if that is a happy news or something that they should rejoice about, but that's how things happened in the Star Wars. Okay, so this is Darth Vader, and then so what you do is you have to pull this down to see the whole body of Darth Vader. Okay, and also before we do that, we have a keyring here which is neatly attached to the image of Darth Vader. And so if you have a backpack, perhaps a black backpack, and you have to be a Star Wars fan, you can definitely put this in your bag as a wonderful accessory. Wow. And the printed image of Darth Vader is not actually stickers. For a while I thought it was stickers, so it might actually scratch off, especially when there are the elements, like for example the rainboard, and the sticker would actually get scratched or pulled out. But it's not so. It was printed so. Was that? It's really printed into the plastic image. Okay, so now there is a button at the back, and then what you do in order to reveal the whole body of Darth Vader is you pull this down. Okay, so that's it. Look at that. So this is Darth Vader, and as you can see, not only was the whole body of Darth Vader revealed, but it also revealed that he is actually holding this very powerful weapon, the lightsaber, the red lightsaber of Darth Vader. And then also there's also the name, unless of course you are not familiar with the Darth Vader, so there's the name down below stating that this is actually Darth Vader. Okay, now the back button does not only pull up and down the body of Darth Vader, but you can actually, once you're able to pull it down, you push it like so in order to light up the image. Okay, so it lights up once you completely pull it down. Oh, there you go. So I think you can see that there's actually a light that happens in the bosom or the body of Darth Vader, and then you take a peek at that light, that particular light. And then I'll do that for you. Let's take a peek of what lights up inside. Oh my goodness, it is actually a very, very astonishing hologram of one of the spacecraft. Darth, I don't know that. It's one of the spacecraft of Darth Vader. Okay. So that's it. Wow, this is so awesome. It's colored red, and I don't know what they did, but the effect of the toy is actually very mesmerizing. It's just like looking into a real hologram. Okay. Wow, this is great. Wow, definitely the kids would have a grand time looking at the spacecraft, the spaceship of Darth Vader, which is not just a one-dimensional image, but it's actually like a three-dimensional image, a hologram of that spacecraft. It's even colored red. And you can only see it if you push the button. Once you're able to pull the red button down, all the way down, then and only then can you actually push it to light up the hologram. This is so awesome! I love it! Wow, this is so great! Okay. I wish I could have my own hologram and then show it to you, but suffice it to say that that image is really, really wonderfully made. It's mesmerizing, and kudos to all those people responsible for this toy for actually coming up with a hologram of the spaceship of Darth Vader. And this toy itself, this is such an amazing addition to my person's past with Toy Story. And I must say, this is just an amazing grace. Okay, so once again guys, let us try to be thankful for every amazing grace that comes to our lives, be they in the form of a Darth Vader toy from McDonald's Hawaii, or be thankful also for the series of movies created by George Lucas, the Star Wars, and these new ones created in cooperation with Disney, because just a couple of years back, Disney was actually able to acquire the rights for Star Wars. So all the movies that are coming out right now are actually produced by Walt Disney. Okay, and of course it's still faithful to the storyline of Star Wars created by George Lucas. And I think he's still a consultation committee. He's constantly being consulted as to whether the storyline is in sync to how his story is supposed to be of the Star Wars. Or let's just be thankful for every amazing grace that come into our lives, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. So thank you once again, guys. I thank you so much for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toys, and I hope to see you again with our next one. So until then, pa-para-pa-pa, love ko to. Bye-bye. See you around. May the force be with you.